had a car wreck, he was giving me the word on the hedge. Give me the next photo as well. The hedge of protection. Give me the next photo. He was giving me the revelation on our hedge of protection. Inside dealing with the hedge of protection that he was giving to us in advance, knowing that we would need the hedge of protection. Job chapter 1, verse 8, 9, and 10, it reads, "And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job?" Penny was all up in this message this morning. "That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Do not God fear thee for naught? Hast thou made an hedge," somebody shout, "an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side, that thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land." The devil got mad because he had a hedge around his life. So I want to use as a title today's message, our hedge is our edge. Our hedge is our edge. What gives us the edge, Whitney, over everybody else is the fact that we have a hedge of protection. The reason why people are mad and were upset, the devil was upset because he could not touch Job. So he started criticizing God by saying, "You just spoiled this boy." He said, "I've been trying to get to him, but I can't get to him. Every time I get to him, he still prosper. Every time I try to tear him down, I can't touch him. Every time I try to depress him, I can't depress him. Every time I try to give him a sad song to sing, he starts singing the song of praise." He said, everybody else, what I do for everybody else, it don't work on Job. So I'm trying to, the only way, the reason why Job is still prospering when everybody else give up, it got to be one reason and one reason only. It got to be the fact that Job got a hedge round about him. He said, when I put everybody else in the car accident, they gonna die. But these boys, they come out alive. So it got to be the fact that you got a hedge around their life. They don't quit like other people quit. They don't cry like other people cry. They don't faint like other people faint. They don't give up like other people give up. They don't complain like other people complain. They don't talk about people like everybody else talk about people. They don't look at and get mad at God like everybody else get mad at God. The only reason they could be is they got to have a hedge. Tell somebody, my hedge is my edge. My hedge is my edge. That's why I don't quit. That's why I don't backslide. That's why I keep on coming. That's why I praise him on the parking lot when I can't come into the building, because I got a hedge. Tell somebody, I got a hedge. I got a hedge. I got a hedge. I got a hedge. I got a hedge around my life. And I just want you to understand that the reason why we bless is because it ain't us. It's because of our hedge of protection. That's why the old folks used to sing that it's just another day that the Lord have kept me. It's just another day that the Lord have kept me. I didn't keep myself. I didn't wake myself. I didn't bless myself. I didn't anoint myself. I didn't raise myself. I didn't promote myself. I didn't baptize myself. I didn't elevate myself. I didn't learn this thing by myself. I had some help. I had some help. I had some help. I had some help. God showed me how to be a saint. He showed me how to put on a robe of righteousness. He showed me how to put on the fat cap robe that would bless and take my life to another level. I didn't get blessed by being a sinner. I got blessed by being a saint because God showed us. He showed us how to get the hedge. And Job's friends came by his side and began to vex him. And his wife came on the other side, looked at his body full of boils, and said, why don't you curse God and die? His friends on one side complaining, his wife on the other side complaining, but he still came out blessed. He still was able to prosper. And just like Job, tell somebody, just like Job, it really don't matter who by my side. It really don't matter who by my side. I'm still gonna prosper. I'm still gonna come out blessed. I'm still gonna grow. I'm still gonna come out fortunate. I'm still gonna get this thing on another level. It don't matter who by my side. You can put a dog by my side and I'm still gonna be blessed. You can put Winnie the Pooh by my side and I'm still gonna be blessed. You can put Jezebel and Delilah by my side and I'm still gonna be blessed. You can put a 3 or 4 by my side and I'm still gonna be blessed. You can put Judas by my side and I'm still gonna be blessed. All because the hedge. All because the hedge. It's all because the hedge. Some of y'all had wife beaters by your side and you still were blessed. You still elevated. The man was jealous of you and you still was elevated. They was mad at your job, mad at your money, mad at your weave, mad at your looks, mad at your fingernails, mad at your dress, and you still got blessed. And it was all because the hedge. It was all because the hedge. Just like it was all because of the hedge. It was all because of the hedge. One thing that the folks that pop up in our face and think that they the reason because of our blessings. Tell somebody, my hedge was there before you was. My hedge was there before you was, baby. My hedge was there before you was. My hedge was there. My hedge was there before you was. Oh, don't get mad about me still prospering. That's my hedge. Was there before you was there. My hands was there. My hands was there. My hands was there. My hedge was there before you was. Our hedge was there before they was, baby. Before you showed up, before your plan showed up, before your plot showed up, I had a hedge. Before your scheme showed up, I had a hedge. My hedge was there before you, and it ain't going anywhere. You gonna die before my hedge die, because my hedge keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. My hedge, my hedge, my hedge. Watch this, watch this. Watch this, watch this. Job 1. Job 1. Look at verse 10. He said, has not made a hedge about him on every side? His front. I try to smash him in the front. He come out alive. I run into him from the back. He come out alive. I hit him on the driver's side. He come out alive. I hit him on the passenger side. He come out alive. Tell somebody, I got a hedge on every side. Everywhere I walk, the hedge keep on walking. When I walk, the hedge walk. When I go backwards, my head go backwards. When I go sideways, my head go side. I got a hedge on every side. See, the old folks, you say, every time I turn around, the Lord is blessing me. Every time. Every time. Somebody shout, every time. And all I needed was a hedge. I didn't need you as much as I thought I did. It's amazing That some of the people that we thought we needed, we found out we needed the hedge more than we needed the people. Can I give you the realest thought ever taught? Number 101. The realest thought ever taught. Number 101. And isn't it amazing that some of the people you thought you needed turned out to be the same people that God used the hedge to protect you from? The folk you thought you needed turned out to be the people that the hedge started protecting you from. They would have never got that close to you, but you thought there was a friend. But God got a hedge for fake friends too. God got a hedge for two-faced people too. God got a hedge for backstabbers and backliers. God got a hedge for every trailer. God got a hedge. He got a hedge. David thought he needed Saul, but he realized the hedge of protection was really for Saul. Jacob thought he needed Laban, but later he realized that his hedge of protection was for Laban. Paul thought that he needed Peter because Peter was the first pope, but he found out that the hedge of protection was when Peter them started hating on him. Everybody we thought we needed turned out to get trapped in our hedge. Watch this. Watch this. And TJ had a wreck Friday. And he should have been dead. TJ and DJ. They should have been dead. TJ said the car flipped over. The fender bent. The headlights shattered. The tires burned. The engine crushed. The hood smashed. The axle broke. The tree he hit split. The airbags exploded. But the hedge didn't have a scratch. Tell somebody, my head. My head. My hedge. My hedge didn't have a scratch. My hedge of protection didn't have a scratch. It did have a scratch. That's why you need insurance for a car, but you don't need insurance for your hedge. Tell somebody I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered by the blood in my head. 2020. 2020. 2020. And that's the reason I sing. That's the reason we wake up with a smile on our face. That's the reason we don't worry about how folks feel about us. That's the reason we don't worry when our money is low. That's the reason we don't worry about the demons that's been released into the world. It's all because we got a hedge. Realest word Abraham Lincoln never heard. Number 50. Every time you keep doing the right thing, God makes your hedge grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Because righteousness is the fertilizer for your hedge of protection. Tell somebody, I fertilized that thing. When I treated you right and you treated me wrong, that was fertilizer. When I smiled at you and I know you was talking about me, that was fertilizer. When I put money in your pocket and I knew you didn't mean me no good, that was fertilizer. When I kept on blessing you and you kept on talking about me, that was fertilizer. That's why my hedge is so strong, because I fertilized that thing. I fertilized that thing. Somebody shout, I fertilized it. I wish Felicia was in here shouting instead of shouting in the park. Hallelujah. That was our fertilizer. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Job 1. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? Keep praising if you want to keep praising him. I never like them preachers that make the church stop praising them. I never like that. I said, why are they making the people of God stop praising God? How can you tell somebody to stop praising God? I was a little boy and didn't like that. Now I was a fighter anyway, so I didn't like that. There is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Lord, it said, do thou, Job, fear thee for naught? Hast thou made a hedge about him? And that's why them demons on your job, in our families, all around us, they be looking at us crazy. And we be wondering why they looking at us crazy. It's because they can see our hedge even though we blind to it. We can't even see. We can't even see, Dolly, our own hedge. The hedge ain't us. The hedge ain't us for us to see. It's for those that find us to see. It's for those that's trying to attack us to see. They say, why can't I get to them? God, you got a hedge on. We can't even see it. We can't even see. Job never knew that he had a hedge. All Job knew was he was blessed. Job never talked in 42 chapters. Job never talked about his hedge. Job never said, wife, the devil can't touch me because I got a hedge. He didn't even know about his hedge. But the enemy knew. The devil know why he can't touch you. The devil know why he has not been successful in our attacks against us. He know after all the trying that he's done, he understands one thing, baby. You got a hedge. But all the satanic folks that's jealous of his blessing, they knew that he had a hedge. Haman's family in Esther, Haman's family tried to warn him. His family and friends tried to say, boy, you messing with Mordecai, but he got a hedge around him. I advise you to leave Mordecai alone. Watch this. It's in the word. Esther 6 and 13. Watch this. Watch this. It's on the screen. Esther 6 and 13. And Haman told Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends, everything that had befallen him. Then said his wise men and Zeresh, his wife, unto him, if Mordecai be of the seed of the Jews, that's the children of God. If they be of the seed of, if they be children of God, before whom thou hast begun to fall, thou shalt not prevail against him, but thou shalt surely fall. Haman's wise men tried to warn him, stop messing with Mordecai, because he's one of them children of God. And he doesn't just have a hedge of protection around him, he got some sticker bushes in his hedge. Tell somebody, I got some sticker bushes in my hedge. I got some sticker bushes in my hedge. Every time you do something against me, God's gonna stick you. Every time you talk about me, God's gonna stick you. Every time you preach about me, God's gonna stick you. Every time you desert me, God's gonna stick you. Every time you wish evil upon me, God's gonna stick you. Do you want God to stick you? Look at me crazy if you want to. God's gonna stick you. Tell somebody, I'm a sticker bush, baby. I'm a sticker bush. Ain't nothing to play with. Ain't nothing to mess with. That's why you got to get permission to touch us. You have to ask God, can you touch me? That's why our enemies have never been successful for us, against us. Because they don't have the audacity to go to God and say, God, can I touch him? God, can I touch Sister Adams? God, can I touch LaQuinta? Can I touch Brother Matthews? God, can I touch Ricardo? You will look like a fool asking God, can you touch one of his babies? That's why they can't mess with us, because God has to give them permission to touch us. Look at it. Watch this. Job 1:10. Has thou not made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands. He said, look at you, God. You done blessed the work of his hands. Everything that he does, Father, you keep blessing him. Every time he turn around, there's a blessing. You done blessed the work of his hand on every side. He's increasing. Verse 11. But poof, watch this. Let's see. This is where we messed up, because we thought that it was Satan's hand that was on Job. But Satan's hand never got on Job. His hand he never touched Job. Listen, he said, God, if you put forth your hand, because you won't let me touch them. God, you never let me touch your children. So I'm asking you, God, to put forth your hand. And if you touch everything that he has, because I can't do it, God. I can't touch your children. But if you touch them, he gonna curse you in your face. And the Lord says, Satan, behold, all that he hath is in your power. Only upon himself put not your hand. That's why Job lost everything except himself. Because God said, you can't touch him. You can touch his little cars. You can touch his little houses. You can touch his children. But you can't touch him. You can't touch him. You can't touch my baby. You can't touch my baby. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch my baby. You can't touch him. You gotta beg Hedgeology 202. You gotta beg God to cut down my hedge. But God may trim me, but he'll never cut me. Tell somebody, God may trim me, but he'll never cut me. You can say, God can cut him down. God said, nah, I'm gonna trim him, but I ain't gonna cut him. Because trimming only makes me prettier, baby. Trimming makes me grow faster. Trimming only makes me blossom. Trimming only makes me prosper like never before. He ain't gonna cut me. Tell somebody, he ain't gonna cut me. He ain't gonna cut me. Blessed people, we don't get cut. We get trimmed, but we don't get cut. TJ and DJ, they didn't get a hedge cut. They just got trimmed. Oh, God. I know you ain't used to seeing people of God lose nothing. I know you're not used to seeing people of God on the ground. But the prettiest trees gotta be trimmed. The best looking trees in any neighborhood had to be trimmed. The most fancy trees, the most anointed trees, they got to be trimmed. Look at any neighborhood, any house, any well-escaped yard that you admire. Every week they out there trimming. It's the trimming that makes me prosper. It's the trimming that makes us sprout. Job had so much, he had to get a little trimming done. He was growing so good, he had to get a little trimming done. That's why I've been growing so fast, so dramatically, so fantastically, so perfectly, so amazingly, so peculiarly. I had to get trimmed. So when you see me again, I look even better than I did the last time. You get pruned so you can bloom. If you don't get pruned, you will never bloom. That's why the hedge of protection has never gone away from your life. And it's never going to leave your life. When things happen, at least, you just got to tell God, I thank God for the pruning. Because I know my hedge of protection is never going to leave me. Somebody stand on your feet and give the Lord a victory hand clap of praise. Jesus went to the cross and died for our sins so you can sprout again.